This is the life and career of R9, one of the greatest players to ever play. Ronaldo Luiz Nazario, nicknamed the Phenomenon, was born in Rio, Brazil. He was one of the best strikers of all time, bringing a new dimension to the position. This is Ronaldo's life and career. Ronaldo was born in 1976. From a young age, he loved football. He dropped out of school when he was 11 to pursue his dream of being a professional football player. The Brazilian often dedicates a lot of his success to futsal. This is how he first fell in love with the game. He joined a local futsal team when he was 12 and in his first season scored 166 goals. He claimed in one match he had scored 11 of the team's 12 goals. Ronaldo claims futsal was his first love. His first coach once said it was like he had come from the moon. Nothing threw him off his game. Ronaldo first gained attention in the football world when former Brazil star Jairzinho spotted his undeniable talent and scouted him for Cristobal, a local Brazilian team. Ronaldo impressed massively and even played for their under-20s team when he was only 15. From the ages of 13 to 16, Ronaldo was recognized as a child prodigy, and Jairzinho recommended him to his former club Cruzeiro. This is where it would all begin. Scoring 4 goals on his youth team debut and making his professional debut in 1993, he impressed the whole of Brazilian football, making international appearances in a friendly tour and being bid on for $500,000. He scored 44 goals in 47 games in his first professional season. Everyone could tell he was something different. As a teenager, he earned himself a move to the Netherlands where he would join PSV. Just like in Brazil, Ronaldo was a machine. Absolutely magical on the ball, he never stopped scoring. Defenders were scared to face him. Ronaldo defied physics with his skills, and to this day people claim there was no other player better than young R9. Later, he transferred to Barcelona. Ronaldo's time at Barcelona was short but incredibly memorable. He was loved by the fans for his performances on the pitch and his charming personality off it. His departure from Barcelona was met with great disappointment from the fans, who had hoped he would stay for longer. He scored 47 goals in 49 appearances across all competitions. People say at this time he was the most feared player in the world. His ability was indescribable, and the things he would do on the ball were never seen before. He was a monster. He even won a Ballon d'Or at his time in Barcelona. Ronaldo joined Inter Milan in 1997 and played for the club until 2002. In his first season, he scored 25 goals in 32 appearances and helped Inter win the UEFA Cup. He followed that up with another impressive season in 1998 to 1999, scoring 14 goals in 19 league appearances before a serious knee injury kept him out of action for several months. Despite the injury setbacks, Ronaldo remained a key player for Inter Milan and helped them win the Coppa Italia in 2000 and 2001. He also won the Ballon d'Or award in 1997 and 2002, making him known as the best player in the world. Ronaldo's time at Inter Milan was amazing. He was considered one of the best strikers in the world at the time, and his performances for Inter Milan cemented his status as a football legend. However, it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. During his time at Inter Milan, he suffered major injuries that would eventually stain the rest of his career. In a game in 2000, Ronaldo felt his knee buckle and was forced to limp off the field. A medical examination confirmed that the striker had ruptured a tendon in his knee and would require surgery. During his first comeback on 12 April 2000, he played only 6 minutes before suffering a complete rupture of the kneecap tendons. This injury was described as the worst in football history. Ronaldo missed an entire season due to this injury and slowed his progress down immensely. At Inter, Ronaldo saw the worst of his injuries, missing an astonishing number of games. This therefore had an effect on the games he played and the goals he scored. Ronaldo would get extremely frustrated with his injuries, as he knew himself how good he was. For every game he spent at home was a huge opportunity missed. He would hate being at home with all the skill he possessed but couldn't use it. Throughout Ronaldo's career, he was also credited as being a great servant for his country, Brazil. He won 2 World Cups in his career, and his yellow shirt is famous for his brilliant performances for Brazil. In 2002, Ronaldo joined Real Madrid. He broke record jersey sales and completed for a fee of 46 million euros. In his career, he played the most games at Real Madrid, playing 127 games. In that time, scoring 83 goals. He won a Ballon d'Or in the 2002 season. Unfortunately, due to injuries, significant weight gain, the 29-year-old began to slow down in terms of quality, and he struggled to keep up his great skill towards the end of his spell at Madrid. Although he was past his prime at Madrid, he still gained a lot of praise for his performances. He found it hard to stay disciplined as he was so frequently injured and couldn't stop putting on weight. He would lose his form and become unconfident. He joined AC Milan at 30 and from there would only play one season for them before retiring. It was such a shame to see one of the greatest footballing talents ever to be so affected by injuries. Who knows how things would have gone if he wasn't so frequently injured? He could have potentially won so many more awards and scored many more goals. Many people say he would have been regarded as the best player to ever play if it wasn't for his injuries. His footballing legacy will live on forever. Since Ronaldo's retirement, he has certainly kept busy. He now owns two clubs, Real Valladolid and Cruzeiro. He takes great pride in owning these clubs and shows a huge interest in running them. A 2003 poll by Nike listed him the world's most famous sports person and third most famous person overall. He once appeared in an episode of The Simpsons in 2007. He's appeared in many commercials with the likes of Snickers and Pirelli tires. Ronaldo now certainly looks a lot different to when he was at his prime. He has a big belly and can be seen on holiday a lot. Who can blame him? I personally believe Ronaldo was one of the greatest players we have ever seen, and we are not likely to see someone of his ability level ever again. Ronaldo was a huge inspiration for many people and his style of play is inspiring. It is not often a striker with his ability comes through the ranks.